Hello and welcome back to the Bayern Professor. Today I'll be talking about the transfer rumors of Cristiano Ronaldo to Bayern and the Allianz. I'll be talking about whether Bayern really do want him, why they would want him, whether Cristiano Ronaldo would want to move to Bavaria, and more. So the first people who reported this interest were AS, the Spanish newspaper. And they said that the Bayern bosses were interested in Ronaldo, and Ronaldo could also see a move to the Allianz and to the Stabener Strasse. But we've also seen people like the journalists like Christian Falk who have said that there's nothing in this transfer, as you see below, the patented not true of Christian Falk. However, in cases like this, we have seen where journalists make mistakes, and Christian Falk himself on the Mane transfer hit a not true, yet it was later proven that Bayern were indeed interested in Mane, and now it's Mane, Mane, Mane at Bavaria, as we've got the signing and Sadio Mane's joined. So we can see when journalists are not right. So in my opinion, I still think there could still be something to this interest in Ronaldo. So why Bayern Munich could be interested in someone like Ronaldo? Well, in my opinion, I think he could be the perfect replacement for Robert Lewandowski, who seems set on his move to Barca. And even though the club bosses are saying that it's not going to happen or that they expect him back in training, I think Barcelona will eventually cough up that 50 million from somewhere. And I think, unfortunately, they'll be able to get Lewandowski at this moment. But that leads to my point, is Ronaldo could then act as the superstar striker that Bayern need for one season before we can get someone else in, like Christopher Nkunku or Patrick Schick, someone of that ilk in the next summer. So I think Ronaldo could do that job while still providing his excellence on the field, because unlike some of our other players, even someone like Thomas Muller, who people say is a big game player but has missed many opportunities in the Champions League at clutch moments, Ronaldo is the quintessential actual finisher, clutch player in the Champions League. He's a master of it. He's won it 5 times, 4 at Real, 1 at United. Bayern's had bad finishing against Villarreal last year, against PSG the year before, against Real Madrid all those times, all those painful moments for us Bayern fans. And having someone like Ronaldo, who's the quintessential poacher, one of the best finishers of all time, a big game player, able to handle the big moments with his big mentality, I think could be a massive boost and actually help us in the Champions League. Furthermore, he's a 5-time Champions League winner, as I said. He has that experience which he could lend to the dressing room. A dressing room and youngsters who will be feeling Lewandowski's absence and the void of his winner's mentality. And as you see, with his 21 goal contributions, even in the Premier League, he's not past it at the age of 37. He's still top class. And this is in a historically terrible Man United team. This is a team which really puts the manure in Man United, and I say manure as it's now their infamous nickname, but manure, the word, would be ashamed of being associated with something as bad, something as catastrophic as the Man United that we're seeing right now. So I think that Ronaldo still has it, and we saw in his last 2 Juve seasons, he got 32 and 35 goal contributions in Serie A. I think Ronaldo could get 30 contributions in the Bundesliga and he would still be a good asset, still a big game player, and help us in the Champions League a lot too. But more reasons why Bayern should sign Ronaldo, in my opinion, are off the pitch. In terms of the commercial appeal he brings, he'll bring shirt sales, which may not directly boost Bayern, but it'll boost the club's prestige, the club's profile. And we signed James Rodriguez and Coutinho partly because of the appeal to the Latin American, the South American market. Why not appeal to the world and sign Ronaldo with his worldwide fan base? I believe even perhaps Instagram's most popular user, most followed user. The appeal would be off the charts. Bayern socials would get their much needed rise after they've been shambolic in recent times, it must be said. And in terms of why Ronaldo should want to join us and why Ronaldo seems to be willing to join us, as we've seen in these reports below, are that for Cristiano it makes sense. It doesn't make sense to be playing Mickey Mouse Europa League football, a player of his stature. He deserves to be in the big leagues, the Champions League. hearing the Champions anthem ring loud at the Allianz, 75,000 fans. That's the thing that gives him a buzz. He doesn't want to be playing at Old Trafford in the Europa League, even the Conference League perhaps later on. He has to be in the CL club, so it gives him the opportunity to fight for that Champions League. And I think that Ronaldo would really want that. So in my opinion, if Bayern could actually get a low enough fee for Ronaldo, perhaps in the ilk of 10 to 15 million, if they could get him on a salary less than 20 million gross to not break the wage structure, I would say go for it, because he'd bring that winning mentality, those big game plays, the Champions League finishing, which has played Bayern oh so often in the past, and also that commercial and social appeal. On the pitch, he'd be a great poacher. He'd be well fed by Muller. He would feed him like one of his horses. Constant assists, constant food, constant chances. It'd be brilliant. And I think also, as he's had experience as a winger, he would be great in the attacking front three. And due to his large size, if we don't sign him, we might not have a large person in the box, but he'll be able to defend and attack those set pieces, which I think actually could be really crucial. But as for why Bayern are probably not going to make the move for Ronaldo, there are a few reasons. So firstly, it's really not Bayern-like to be investing in the 37-year-old player. Of course, we know that the Bayern bosses set out the rule that they won't be offering contract extensions over 1 year to players over 30 years old, even though they have broken it with players like Thomas Muller recently. But also in terms of Ronaldo's wage, so look in the graphic, you see that Bayern's wage structure is pretty set, with Lewandowski earning about nearly £20 million a year, and below a structure of Neuer, Muller, Kimmich, Sané as other top earners. But I believe Cristiano Ronaldo would command a wage of even close to £30 million a year, or £25 million a year. And with Lewandowski leaving, this is Bayern's chance to actually normalise the wage structure again, keep a solid group of the highest earners who deserve to be the highest earners at the top in Neuer and Muller, but also don't pay too extravagant fees and get back to a more sophisticated, a more calm and a more business-like Bayern, instead of offering Lewandowski or another player a wage which is disproportionate and much higher than other players. So because of this reason, I can't see Ronaldo agreeing to a lower wage of even £20 million a year. But I also can't see Bayern paying above that type of wage. So for this reason, it's unlikely to happen. But another reason is due to Ronaldo's age. He could be past it. And while I personally think he could still act as a poacher, he still could be in the right positions to get for goals, Bayern's play style is all-out attack press. Even under Julian Nagelsmann, we still press a lot, and it's a crucial part of our play. Maybe not so much as when Hansi Flick was in charge, but it's still absolutely crucial for all the players to be running like headless chicken, led by Thomas Muller, instructing them where to go and suffocating the opponent, drawing out their last breath. That's the Bayern way. That's the Bayern way of playing football, and it's so beautiful. But as you see here, even coaches like Ralf Rangnick has said that his lack of pressing, partly because of his age and consequently his fitness, has detracted from the team's play, and I think it would also compromise Bayern's tactics. And this is a reason why Bayern should not go for Ronaldo. And finally here, we see that Brazo has even said that there's no truth to this rumor. There will be no transfer. But does this really mean Ronaldo no, instead of Ronaldo go for this transfer? I don't believe so, because we've seen Brazo make statements in the press. He's still talking about the Lewandowski. He's still talking about Lewandowski will be here in the first training of the summer. But I'm not sure that's the case. I'm not sure if these statements are just posturing, and it's possible that Brazo actually does want to go for this transfer. It's possible that Brazo will go for this transfer in the future. I don't think that him just saying this statement rules anything out. We've seen from Bayern, they often make statements, we're not interested in the player. 2 days later, they're signed. So I don't think it's completely over yet. We'll see. Could it happen? Should it happen? Let us know in the comments below. I'm the Bayern Professor, and thank you very much for watching this video.